I isolated myself to death. I ended up in a van in Swedish woods in cold climate, alone, completely isolated by choice, with no sunlight, no electricity, and no heat. Since without the sunlight, solar panels are not picking up on electricity. Have you been in this situation? Have you ever felt stuck, like you are not where you want to be? I turned my life around many times, and I'll do it once more. And I will share with you 5 things you need to ask yourself in order to make a change. So I went from living in Slovenia, moving to Sweden. I got myself citizenship. I got myself another university degree, another one in another language. I bought a car cash down, car is debt free. I live a full time van life. I give myself anything I want. I work online with translation. I have given myself everything I ever wanted. Few days ago, I found myself in a very dark place, isolated by choice. So, in order to go closer to civilization, which I don't like, even when I need to charge electricity, the car battery, to have electricity in the van, I need to go back to civilization to charge the car there. And it sucks. So, one way or another, I will have to find my way back to civilization. Not back to Matrix, but back to finding people and community that are more like me. So if you feel stuck, you probably commune every day, you go to work, you're maybe in a relationship that it's not so satisfying, whatever it is, following the crowd, whatever it is. These are 5 things you need to ask yourself to get yourself out of the situation that you're in. And after these 5 things, I'll give a bonus one that is spiritual and the most important. So, first, what reality do I want to create? Think about how do you want to live? Where do you want to live? With who do you want to live? What people do you want to surround yourself with? What kind of job do you want to have? What kind of career? Write it down. If you only keep it in your mind, you forget it. You have many daily things to do and you forget. You have to write it down. So write down exactly what you want and be specific. Sometimes, I feel I ask for too little. There is something better. It's always like this. Our little mind always thinks, oh, I should go after this job, or after this place to live, or do certain thing. But the thing is that the universe didn't put you here on this planet to play small. I've had this experience in recent days. And then I ask intuition, right? Ask for guidance. If you don't ask, you won't have it. So that's the first thing. You need to ask and just tune in, listen to your intuition, that first nudge. And it comes in a form with inspiration that feels right. If it gives you a full good feeling, it feels right. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably the ego. And sometimes I think, sometimes I think I ask God for things that are too small for me. And I feel that God is even embarrassed. Did I put you on this planet to play small? Oh, I feel God is embarrassed. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Please, 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 please. Number 2, who do you look up to? Like, seriously, who do you find as inspiration? Who is living the life, the version of reality that you want? And really, think big. Like, there are people out there that are sending rockets out to the space. There are people out there that are billionaires. Why not you? Why not me? In my mind, I'm already a millionaire. I'm already a millionaire. I have millions, and no matter what the number on the account shows up, that is a delay of time as within, so without. Reality always reflects previous states of consciousness, right? As within, so without, it means that all is mind, and the reality only reflects the choices you've already made. So if you think, oh, I'm broke or I'm not love or whatever, and you see the external reality proving that to you, that is the effect of your previous thinking, as within, so without. So change your thinking, and you have to add feeling to it. When you see low numbers, keep the feeling I'm abundant. When you don't feel loved or alone, you're loved. You feel the feeling first, and then reality adjusts. Because time, the reality comes with a delay. Thought, in order for a thought to exist, time must exist. So our thoughts, when thought repeatedly, turn into a thought forms. And thought forms starts to literally be shaped into form, materialize, right? So even when things externally show you, that is not a proof, show you that, oh, I'm broke. No, keep the feeling, keep your decision, and it's the cosmic law that the reality but must bend to your will. You are the creator. We are the creators. What kind of reality do you want to create? Like in the last few days, I hit the rock bottom. I thought that everything was dark. And then I said, baby, excuse me, who are you? What are you? Are you the victim of the circumstances, or do you take full responsibility for everything you're experiencing? And I've decided many times before, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to turn my life around. I'm going to move to another country. I'm going to live in a van. I'm going to get myself another citizenship. I'm going to completely change my lifestyle, right? I live in a van full time. I bend reality to my will. Only what I allow will happen. I decide what comes in and what goes out. This is my reality. So think this way. This is my reality. The reality, external circumstances, are not the cause, they are the effect. As within, the cause, so without. Effect. Most people think that they are just victims of the destiny, reality pushes things around. No. External reality is our unconscious that we have hid from ourselves. Well, that's what it means when Buddha says all is mind. Number 3, what behavior do I need to change in order to get this life that I want? Yeah, we all have behaviors we are not satisfied with. And my worst behavior is extreme isolation. When I was at my lowest point these last few days, I got feedback from an ascended master, non incarnated, who said that this aspect of my personality, he said that I have a difficult personality, and that that there is an aspect of my personality that is dangerous, that puts me in situations, I put myself in situations that are dangerous and even life threatening. Being living in a van, out in the woods, in northern climate, alone, isolated by choice, and that this part of personality is restricting me. And he even suggested that find people like you. He pointed out that I have a clear no on going back to Matrix. Matrix meaning life that most people conform to. That I have a clear no, and I should find spiritual communities, off-grid communities, farm co-ops, and so on, which is what I plan to do. But for this third point, what behavior do you have that is keeping you from living your full life? Mine is isolation. And I have extremely hard time since kindergarten to be in groups, to be among people, to cooperate. I love being alone. Enjoy, I love solitude above anything else. And just going feel the electricity closer to town is a huge no to me. So if and I was told that this is my incarnational purpose. This is one thing I need to change in order to evolve, right? We are all in the on the ascension path. So check in with yourself. What behavior do you have that is preventing you from living full life? Number 4, what is the new habit you would like to create? And think about your passions, inspiration, passions, creativity, self expression. What would you do if you didn't have your job or if you didn't do things that everybody is doing on a daily basis? What is fulfilling to you? It doesn't need to be big, it can be very small, and implement that behavior on a day to day basis. Repetition breeds success. Just tell me, how many times did you try to change? You try once, you fall, try twice, thrice, you fall, 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 fall. You try 1,000 times, you fall 1,000 times, and then 1,001 time you succeed. I've been building businesses online for years, and I have fallen again and again and again and again. And I did not stop ever because that's the only thing I see. Being self employed is the only way I see going forward. So if you tried once, that doesn't count. 3 times, 10 times, at least 100 times, try. I don't recommend going to extremes like I do, but when I want something, I can fall a million times. I will keep going. I will get my head through the wall to get what I want. When you really want something, the entire universe exists you on getting it. Because when you really want something as bad as you want to breathe, you think about it, you ruminate about it, you contemplate about it, you think it, you dream it, you breathe it, you eat it. You cannot drink a glass of water without having it in your mind. That is the only reality that you see. And the external circumstances, the external reality, cannot but to adjust to your own will, as within, so without. And what happens, this is what usually happens, that everything outside is proving you're wrong, right? Let's say you want more money and then bills come in. Unexpected facturas, unexpected bills come in, and it's proving you, ooh, then you get a parking ticket. Mm, maybe you can get another car breakdown or whatever it is that is proving you. And and the numbers go down on your account, right? When in your mind you are a millionaire. Hold that vision, whatever it is, hold it, because reality does not work this way. You are not put when we are told when we are born that you're born into external world. Nothing is external. Everything is self created. You decide your reality. Number 5. What is one thing that I can do right now? Once you focus on that one thing, everything follows. When you focus on one thing you desire, everything aligns. If you endure the opposite from the reality, which is just previous states of your consciousness, if you preserve your vision, it cannot but manifest. That's the law. As within, so without. So hold it, but don't hold it only in your mind, thinking, oh, I'm a millionaire, or oh, I live in Bali, or whatever. I have a perfect spouse. You have to feel it, right? Because if you think about it, oh no, I'm whatever you want, and then inside you don't really feel it can be, you are in fear or doubt, that blocks it. That blocks it. You need to feel it. When you lay down at night, you feel it. I'm a millionaire. I'm loved. I have this perfect relationship or whatever you want. This place I want to live, and you feel it like it's already done. So these are the 5 things. What reality do you want to create? Who do I look up to? And it can be someone you know, someone you don't master. It could be a Buddha, whoever you'd like. 3, what behavior do I need to change that's preventing me? 4, what new habit do I need to create? And 5, what is one thing I can do right now? And the bonus tip that I said at the beginning I will give is the spiritual one. Is understanding that reality is not outside ourselves. Reality is just a reflection of our own mental state, right? So if you're broke, you are telling yourself you're broke, and reality cannot but reflect. If you think you're not loved, reality will show you, will prove you that that is so, because reality bends to your beliefs. Whatever you believe is true for you. The universe is like a restaurant. Like you have a menu, you order whatever you want, right? And you get what you want. It's just saying yes, 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 yes. If you think, oh, I'm isolated, you're isolated. If you think I'm broke, you're broke. If you think I'm not satisfied, you're not satisfied. You need to flip that perception, flip it around. So observe your thoughts and see what your mind is telling you, and flip it around. And once you flip it around, you need to repeat the other version. You need to repeat, and then you need to feel it, because reality is manufactured through the mind, electro, and then the feeling, the heart magnetic. This is how electromagnetic field is formed. You are the creator, and you can create heaven or hell. Recently, I created hell for me a few days ago, but I have flipped my life around completely so many times. That's why I'm making this video. You can have an experience anything you want. It's up to you. All right. I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I will see you soon.